laps to go in the national final, and they're standing on the fence here watching the concluding stages. Anthony Bear, first home, wins the Australian final. Fireworks on the infield. Second place to Brad McClure.
Ash Media's coverage of the Australian Street Stock title is proudly brought to you by Speedway Sedans Australia.
Jaden Edwards, Andrew Ratton and Darren Brumfield. Only 47 heats to go. Yes, I have a silly sense of humour as well. Stand by, heat 2, the first one going clockwise. In front of this big crowd here at Redline. A full field of 12. Set for a dispatch. Away and racing. Casey Staker from New South Wales and Daniel Amajuri from Western Australia. They come out of turn 2 and Amajuri drives around the outside and takes the lead. Staker back in second place. The steward's not happy with the start. The car out of line will let car 148 jump the start. Phil Hex next door. 12 cars, 12 laps, heat 2 of 48. Away. A nice even start. Daniel Amajuri still on the outside of Casey Staker as they move out of turn number 2, and he takes the lead. Staker back in second place. Back in third place, car 52, Stephen Watts. Fourth place is Robert Tinworth. There's a charge coming further back in the field from Reese Heinrich. And car number 48, 148, goes underneath of car number 8 of Peter Bryant. Bryant back around the outside. Behind him would be Jeff Oldfield, Jaden Edwards, Darren Brumfield, Robert Locke, Andrew Ratton and Peter Crutchley. They're 3 wide mid-pack, but our race leader out in front. Daniel Amajuri does an 18.322. Leads by 1.073 seconds as they head down the back straight for the second time. It is Amajuri from Staker. Back to Stephen Watts, then Tinworth. Heinrich is in that group as well. Amajuri's lead is out to nearly 2 seconds over Casey Staker. Third place is Stephen Watts, then Robert Tinworth. Heinrich up to 5th place, then the 91 of Darren Brumfield from Victoria. After that we've got Peter Bryant and then Jeff Oldfield as they head up in through Pittsbend and down the back straight. 7.5 laps left to go. Trouble for car 145. 145 Jeff Oldfield, he's up against the fence. The yellow lights have come on. And we've got ourselves a stoppage in heat number 2. Car 145, Jeff Oldfield, out of noise. Set for the restart. Daniel Amajuri from Western Australia, Casey Staker from New South Wales, Stephen Watts from Victoria, the first 3 as they head up into turn 1 on this restart. Smoke coming out of Casey Staker's car as Brett alluded to. Here comes a challenge from Brumfield from Victoria, that's Darren. Staker got plenty of smoke coming out the back end as they move into the main straight. First lap back under green, 7 to go. Amajuri back into Casey Staker. Third place, 52 of Stephen Watts, then Robert Tinworth. Reese Heinrich has gone past him and looking to get underneath of Tinworth also is that of Darren Brumfield. 3 wide into the main straight for the minor placings, but Amajuri leads to the halfway mark. 6 down and 6 to go. Back in second is Casey Staker, who's sending out the smoke signals. Back in third place it's Stephen Watt, who's done the quick lap of the race. Back then to Reese Heinrich in the green car, number 148, then Darren Brumfield. Back to Tinworth and Jaden Edwards. So move down the main straight once again. It's all the West Australian. Daniel Amajuri out in front. Casey Staker in second place. He's sending out plenty of smoke at the back of the 53. Back in third place, Stephen Watts, then Reese Heinrich. 5th place is Darren Brumfield, Tinworth. Back then to Jaden Edwards, Peter Bryant. Next one through is Andrew Ratton, Rob Locke and Peter Crutchley. Heinrich goes underneath the Staker, and while Heinrich and Staker are arguing over third place, Brumfield tried to go under the pair of them, couldn't quite do so. 3 laps to go this time around. The race leader is Daniel Amajuri from Western Australia. Up into second place now is Stephen Watts. Heinrich, Brumfield, back to Jaden Edwards. Staker's going backwards in car number 53. He's back to 6. He's trying to get off the track. He's been punted off by the 17 of Robert Tinworth. The race continues. White flag time coming out next lap around. Daniel Amajuri by a mile. Back in second place, it's car number 52, which of course is Stephen Watson, Reese Heinrich. White flag on display, 1 lap to go. Daniel Amajuri has 420 metres to go. Stephen Watts, Reese Heinrich, then Darren Brumfield, Jaden Edwards and Peter Bryant your first 6. So he heads down the back straight for the final time. It's a West Australian victory coming up in heat number 2. It's Daniel Amajuri first time. Second place will be Stephen Watts and Reese Heinrich. Fourth place will go the way of Darren Brumfield, just ahead of Jaden Edwards. Sixth place is up for dispute, Peter Bryant. On the outside, it'll be Robert Tinworth, Andrew Ratton, Rob Locke, and then Peter Crutchley, Casey Staker, and Jeff Oldfield didn't see out the race. No time for the race due to the stoppage. The margin was 1.042, and the quick lap of the race is by Stephen Watts with a 17.892. It's Daniel Amajuri, Stephen Watts, and Reese Heinrich, your top 3 after heat number 2.
Winner of heat number 2 here at Redline. Daniel, you had to fight pretty hard for that, but it looked pretty smooth.
Yeah, no, just you're going to get one of them 8 wins under your belt to make your weekend, and it's fuck you, man, it's great. Sorry, general public. Thanks to all my crew there, my old man. There's a few other boys just coming and keep on helping us out. My family, thanks for coming over, and all the people who have helped out, the Forbes family, the Farmer family. And yeah, well done, Redline. It's credit to yourselves. It's a hard effort running the track, as I know, and keep it up, and hopefully it's a good weekend for the rest of the night.
Well, thanks for coming over and spending so much time in Victoria over Christmas and now, and good luck for the rest of the carnival. Our Heat 2 winner, Daniel Amajuri.